Good morning, everybody. Once again, Dr. Salim is here with you guys. Let's discuss some more new questions and some extra questions for the ARDMS or CCI registry examinations, especially for the ultrasound physics SPI examination. Let me share the screen with you guys. One of a friend was asking if I could change the color of answer. Like, for example, you can see in this question, he was asking that if I could select a different color for the correct answer. So it was a suggestion of that person. But then I was thinking, like, if I do this, then I'm not giving you a chance to guess which one is the correct answer, because already your eyes can see, and then there is no chance for you to think about that which one will be the correct answer, because it's already a different color. So for that reason, I'm sorry, the person who asked for the different coloring for the correct answer or option. Like this is one, just an example I'm giving you. Now, this one, you already know which one is the correct answer. Then there's no, opportunity for you to choose the correct answer, to think about it. But like in this question, now you have to think which one is the correct answer. You can pause my video and you can think about it. But in this one, then I think there will be a little bit no point of exam, or we can say no point of self-evaluation, correct? So for that reason, I'm sorry, I'm not going to color the correct options. It is just an example I'm giving you, because this way you will lose the chance to know that how much you know about this physics, correct? So let's do the questions. Typically, we can say amplified have typically dynamic range as below. So it's already with a different color, you can see it's 100 to 120 decibels. That is the dynamic range for the amplifiers. Okay, now, next question. Which of the following knob is responsible for changing shades of gray? Like the shades, all the pictures are made of shades of gray. So what do you think, which of these knobs will change it? Either make it more or make it less. But to bring that changes in the shades of gray for a picture, which knob is that? What do you think? So now this is a chance, right? I'm giving you a chance to think. Exactly, C is the correct answer. Dynamic range. It will give you less shades of gray or more shades of gray. What do you want to see? It depends. What are you scanning? If you're scanning something like a fluid field structure, so in that case, you don't need too much shades of gray. You need a few shades of gray, the very dark and the very bright image you want. So that is, like, we can say, another way you can say, if you really want to see a contrast resolution in your picture, then the dynamic range is the knob to change your contrast, correct? Okay, next question. Is compression operator adjustable? So what do you think? Is it adjustable? Yes or no? Maybe, sometimes. What's your answer for that? Exactly, yes, that is operator adjustable, because you can make more shades of gray or less shades of gray. Compression is actually dynamic range, correct? Let's do the next question. Okay, so here is the question. The question is asking that what is the normal dynamic range for transducers? So what do you think now? Which one is the correct answer in this case for the transducers? How much the transducer have capability to distinguish between shades of gray? Correct, 120 decibel, absolutely correct answer. Okay, what is the normal dynamic range for display on the screen? How much is that have the capability to give you shades of gray? What do you think? Yep, correct, 20 to 30 decibels. That range they can play with. Okay, next question. What is the normal dynamic range for a receiver? You know, in machine, we have a receiver, which has 5 components, you already know. So what do you think, which one is the correct answer for this one? Easy. Exactly, 100 to 120 decibel. Absolutely correct. D is the correct answer. Absolutely correct. Let's do this question. It says, which of the following is correct option for the component of receiver? Like, which of the following is a component of a receiver? Like I told you, there are 5 we have components of the receiver. So what do you think, which one is the component of the receiver? Compression, projection, compensation, amplification, or all of the above? What do you think? Exactly correct. All of the above is the correct. All of them are the components of receiver. Next, the processes which convert the radio frequency to the video frequency is called which of the following? This question is basically asking you that when you convert pictures to a video clip, which process is called that in ultrasound physics? Correct. D is the correct answer. Demodulation, because it will convert that radio frequency to video. All the rarefaction will also go to the compression side, and now everything will be compression on the cycles, and it will just envelope. Everything will cover an envelope also, and then after that you will see it as a movable structure. So that will be like a movable picture. So that will be demodulation, correct. Okay, next question. For harmonic imaging, the fundamental frequency will be automatically eliminated, will take off. So is this correct or not? Actually, if somebody knows the definition, the correct definition for harmonics, this question is easy question actually. Like when we use harmonics, the fundamental frequency is the transducer frequency. For example, you're using 5 megahertz transducer. So the receiving, the reflection will be also starting from 5 or something else. That's the question asking. So the answer is true, because automatically that beginning or that fundamental frequency will be eliminated. So your first receiving frequency has to be at least double of that operating frequency. So if it was 5 megahertz, the reception has to be 10 megahertz to call it as a harmonics. That is correct. So true is the correct answer for that, because the button, the knob is called band pass filter. So that will be filter that fundamental or starting frequency or transducer frequency, it will be eliminated. And then you will get more frequencies, more. So then we can call it as a harmonics, correct. Okay, let's do next question. Okay, so the question is, what is the most common unit for the filter of sound wave? When we use filter, wall filter, so what do you think, what is the most common unit? Megahertz, kilohertz, hertz, decibel, Pascal, megapascal. So what do you think? Which one is the correct answer? Simple and easy question. Come on, guys. Correct, kilohertz. That is the correct one. Okay, wall filter will function on which of the following? Choose the best option. Like which of the following modalities we can use wall filter on them, because wall filter is not working on everything. So is it color Doppler, pulse wave Doppler, continuous wave Doppler, or all of them? What do you think? Which one is the correct answer? I'm also agree, all of them, because it will eliminate unnecessary echo. It will eliminate low level noise, very small amplitudes close to the baseline. It will be eliminated. Correct. Okay, next question. So the question is, all of the following functions of receiver are operator adjustable except. So here is, the question is asking, most of these options are adjustable by operator, me and you who perform the study. But there is one which is not in our control. We cannot do that. So what do you think? Yeah. Correct. C is the correct answer. Why? Because demodulation, that is something, it's you just click the button and then you cannot do that half should be pictures, half should be video. No, it will just convert everything from pictures to the video to the clip. So that is the one which is not in our control, demodulation. Okay, from the following process of receiver, which one is functioning upon shades of gray? I think it's a repeat question. Like which one changed the shades of gray? Let me make it this way. B, correct. Compression, absolutely. Dynamic range, that is correct. Absolutely. Okay. So this question is asking, from the following processes of receiver, which one is equally functioning upon the entire picture brightness or darkness? Like it will process on the each pixels the same brightness if you make it brighter, the picture, or if you make it darker. So everything will be equally. So what do you think, which one is the correct answer? Correct. A is the correct answer. Amplification. So it's a 2D gain, receiver gain, overall gain. That's the amplification. It will give the same amount of brightness to the whole picture from the top to the bottom, from the left to the right. Everything will be equally brighter or darker, doesn't matter. But the function is equal in the picture. Okay, next. All of the following processes of the receiver are operator adjustable except. I think this is also a repeated question, completely repeated. Just we did it earlier, right? Demodulation. Demodulation is not in our control. That is correct. Okay, next question. So the next question is asking for, from the following processes of receiver, which one will function upon the contrast of the image? I think I already discussed about this just earlier. So what do you think? Which of these processes will work on the contrast of the image? Correct. C is the correct answer. Compression, dynamic range, correct? That is the correct answer. Okay. Next. Which of the following will function upon the process of compensation? Now, which knob or knobs will work on the compensation processes? Is it TGCs? Is it SGCs? Is it DGCs? Is it all of them? None of them? What do you think? Exactly correct answer. All of them. Because D, all of the above, because TGC is time gain compensation. SGC is swept gain compensation. DGC is depth gain compensation. It's the same name for all these knobs. And we have mostly 8 knobs of TGCs on the machine. Correct. Okay, let's do a few more questions for today's session. Okay, so this question is asking the returning echoes from the scan converter system. The analog to digital converter is as known as which of the following? You know, when the reflection is coming back, the reflection to the machine, they have to change to electricity. At first, they are electricity, correct? And then back they will change to the numbers, to digital system, to 0 and 1s. So what is that process called? Exactly. B is the correct answer. That's called digitizer because that is digitization. So the process or that point is called digitizer. Correct. Next, from the binary system of ultrasound machine, DSC, digital scan converter, as known as which of the following? So the second process is called DSC or digital to scan converter. Then there is another name for this, as known as what? Grid, memory panel, matrix, or all of them, or none of them. What do you think? Yes, all of them is the correct answer because grid, memory panel, matrix, or DSC, all of them are correct. This is a temporary memory, correct? Because when you freeze the image, the frozen image is your temporary memory because now, do you want to print it? Do you want to send it on DICOM system or PAC system, or you want to send it to the memory of the machine? So what do you want to do? So it's just a temporary, it will hold it for you. So all of them is the correct answer. Let's do the last question for this session. Okay, so the last question is, a rectangular shaped single image is approximately made of how many pixels? It's just approximately. What do you think? A picture, rectangular shaped image, picture is made of how many pixels? Yes, 100% correct. A is the correct answer. 786,432. Approximately, those are the pixels. Absolutely correct. Okay, thanks a lot, dear healthcare providers. So please repeat these questions repeatedly, listen to them and know them, the concept of them, because ARDMS SPI examinations are looking for a concept that if your concept is clear, because they are not difficult questions, they are super easy questions, but you have to look what are they asking for? Because already they give you the material, they give you the information, but you just have to pick because the answer is there, right? So you have to choose the correct option. And 4 or 5 options, 3 or 2 of them are totally mistaken, but 2 answers are very close to each other. So you have to take a decision on that part. If your concept is clear, you will pick the correct answer. So I'm sure these questions will help you a lot. If anybody want a physical book, the same thing, I have it in a book. If you want to have the book, this is a book of mine for all these questions. So if you want this book, just let me know. Send me your address and then we will ship it to you. So whatever is the cost of book, it's not that much. And also the shipping. So anywhere in the world you are, we will send it to your door. So once again, please share the YouTube channel to all those healthcare providers who need this type of information and tell them to subscribe the channel for upcoming notifications. Thanks a lot. Take care. See you later.